everyone, my name is Kay Kalthoff. Welcome to a Stamping to Share video. So happy that you joined me today. We are going to make one of my favorite kind of cards. This is an easy, elegant Christmas card that's easily mailable for you. I was inspired by a card I received in a swap from Lynn Feldkamp, but of course I changed it up to make it a little bit more me. And so this is the result. Let me go ahead and show you some of the things that we're going to use. We are going to create with our foil snowflakes, and you can find these. This is a beautiful embellishment that you can find in our Holiday 2017 catalog. We are also using the Year of Cheer Specialty Designer Series paper. You can see this gorgeous foil is copper and champagne, and then when you go through you find some snowflakes and silver and gold. This is the panel we'll be using to create this card. This is like a gold plaid, gold and white plaid, and this is some little starbursts, and these are kind of fun to stamp little snowflakes in, which I've done in one of the cards that I created for my downline. So let's go ahead and look at the stamp sets now. We will be using Cheers to the Year, and the only thing we'll be using on here is this little tiny Season's Greetings, and then for the inside sentiment we're going to use the stamp set from the Hearts Come Home bundle. And so you can see on the inside that we have wishing you a beautiful season and a happy new year of peace and happiness. I really like the sayings on this. Merry and bright, all hearts come home for Christmas and enjoy the warmth of the season. It's just a really, really nice stamp set with lots of versatility. So we are going to start right now with a piece of cardstock. This is our thick Whisper White cardstock, 4 1/4 by 11 inches. I've scored it at 5 1/2. I'm going to just fold along the score line here and use my bone folder to give that a good press. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to be stamping the inside panel first. And so to complete the inside panel, again, we're going to need some of that gold and white checked foil that we'll be using, and it's 3/4 inches by 4 inches. And I'm going to put that down with a little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue. And then we're just going to set that right in here on the left-hand side. Then we are going to ink up the sentiment stamp that I'm using for the inside panel. We're going to use basic gray ink. This is our archival ink from Stampin' Up. So I'll ink that up and we'll just set this in just like so. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and work on the front side. So I'm going to get the ink out of the way for a minute, and we're going to look at the panels we're using here. I have a 4-inch square piece of gold foil, and we are going to take our 1 3/8 inch circle punch and just do a quick little punch out about right here. And we'll be using this as one of our layers for our sentiment. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to attach this lovely square. This is 3 3/4 inches, and again it's that beautiful foil and white checked paper. A little bit of a plaid look to it. I'm just going to take some multi-purpose liquid glue and run that around on the outside of this panel, and then we can just set it right in here over the top of this 4-inch gold foil square. Give that a nice little press. The next thing that we're going to do is a ribbon wrap, and so I have a couple of pieces of our gold edged ribbon that you can find. This is 3/8 inch gold edge ribbon, and we're just going to wrap this around sort of like a Christmas present. So I've got some Scotch tape here, and we are just going to set this in and tape the ends down. All right, as you can see, I have the ends taped down, and we have something that looks like a little wrapped package, and then this is going to go on the front of our card. So we can go ahead, flip that around, and we'll just add some multi-purpose liquid glue to the back here, and then we're just going to set this right here onto the front of our card, making sure that the top, bottom, and left side are all nice and even. Give that a little press, and now let's work with our gold foil snowflake. So we have it right here, and what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to take a little bit of snail, and we'll take this little 1 3/8 inch punch out of gold foil. We'll set this right over here over the top of the snowflake and set that aside for a second. Then I've got a piece of Whisper White scrap paper. We're going to take Season's Greetings, and we'll just stamp this right here. And then we're going to punch it out with the 1 1/4 inch circle punch. So we'll just set this in here, make sure it's all lined up real nice. Give it a punch, and we're going to set this on top of that gold foil circle with a little bit of snail. So we can just set this in so that the edges are kind of even. Give that a little press. And now to finish out our card, we're just going to flip this over and add some dimensionals. So I've added the dimensionals to the back, and you can see I wanted it pretty sturdy, so I've added 4 back here. And now I'm just going to flip this over. We're going to set this right here onto our card so it looks just like so. Now let's give it the finishing touch. So we're going to take some metallic enamel shapes in gold, and I have a paper piercing tool here, so I'm just going to grab the stars, and we'll put 1 star there. And we'll add 2 more stars right down here at the bottom. So we'll add 1 right here, and then we'll add 1 more just a little bit above it right here. And so here it is, all finished, absolutely gorgeous, easy and elegant. And you can also do the same design in silver. So that's this one. And I truly appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. If you'd like to place a product order, be sure to visit my blog at www.stampingtoshare.com. Have a great time recreating this card for your holiday mailing list. Have a great day. Bye-bye.